Hey guys, let me introduce Kiko.
Hi.
You're from Japan, right?
Yes.
And today we're gonna shoot a reaction video. And well, she hasn't seen any of my Don't Go To videos yet. And I hope it's gonna be an interesting reaction to see. Are you ready, Kiko?
Yes, I'm ready.
Yeah? Hey guys, I don't mean to interrupt, but before we go on with the video, I just wanted to introduce the sponsor of this project. For those who don't know what a VPN is, it basically is a tool that secures your computer's internet connection to guarantee that all of the data you're sending and receiving is encrypted and secured. And this is very useful when you travel for several reasons. First, public Wi-Fi's. These are very convenient, but also a great way for a hacker to steal data from you. So by using NordVPN, you make sure no one is snooping in on your connection. Second, NordVPN is also a great way to get the best hotel deals, since prices can change depending on which country you're booking from. Third, a VPN is the only way to watch location-restricted content on Netflix or your favorite channels. And last, a VPN is actually necessary to bypass internet censorship in some countries like China or Iran, for instance. Visit the link in the video description to receive an increased discount. And if you do not like the product, don't worry, it has a 30-day money-back guarantee. And now, let's get back to the video. Okay, first, have you ever been to Taiwan?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. Before you went to Taiwan, what was your perception of Taiwan?
So my father really likes Taiwan, and I heard that Taiwanese people really like Japan, like Japanese culture in general. So I had maybe a positive aspect of the country, and so I was really excited to go there.
Okay. And did you have any misconception about Taiwan, maybe?
No.
No?
It was just hot, I guess.
Okay. So no surprise when you got there?
Oh, I mean, like I saw many shops that are like Japanese, coming from Japan, so I was like surprised because somehow I felt like I was in Japan, but with like a Chinese culture, let's say.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you saw like the influence of Japan on Taiwan?
Yeah, 100%, yeah.
So now I'm gonna show you the video and let's see what you think. Feel free to react while we watch it, of course. You recognize any places?
No.
No?
I haven't been to these places.
You haven't been to these places?
I didn't know that it has a lot of nature actually first.
Okay,
Yeah.
so this is a first surprise.
Yeah. I mean, I just went to the center of Taiwan, I think. So, like, I saw many luxury stores, like in the center of Paris, you know.
Okay, so actually, even though you went to Taiwan,
Yeah.
you underestimated the nature of Taiwan?
Yeah. Wow.
The few shots we saw, there was Chinese culture,
Okay.
First Nation culture. We saw some European culture as well, like
Yeah.
a church, which obviously shows the European influence.
In Japan, I see it everywhere. So
There are a lot of churches in
Yeah.
Japan as well?
yeah, so it's like, and my friends are like Christian sometimes, so I'm kind of like not surprised to see that in Taiwan, I think.
As a European, when I go to Taiwan, I'm not really expecting to see Christians,
That's
actually. Yeah, because for me, like it's a whole new culture, and I didn't imagine there was.
But just like you see like sushi shops here, like you know, it's like.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, that kind of thing.
Definitely.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's interesting to see the mix of
I
cultures.
understand. Yeah, I see a mixture of cultures here. Food. That's a big bridge. Where is it? Wow. It's kind of like those mountains remind you of Japan a bit, I guess.
Oh yeah?
Or like Canada, maybe. And the water looks very clean too, the beach. That's huge. Oh my god, that's huge. Sorry, but it reminds me of a bit of Okinawa. I don't know if you ever been to.
You have something similar in Okinawa?
I think so. I mean, kind of, because it's like Okinawa is like influenced by a bit of Chinese culture, so like kind of reminds me that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's huge though.
Yeah,
that is huge.
Like, that is
what
really
the
impressive.
Hell?
Yeah. And one other question I forgot to ask. What did you think about Taiwanese gastronomy?
Good. Like service is very nice.
Yeah?
Yeah, people are very kind, and yeah, you can get street food. But actually for me, I'm vegetarian, so I was surprised that they have many options. Like, you know, like fake meat, but you know, resemble to meat, basically like very similar to the actual meat, and they have many options like this, and I really enjoy food there, and it's quite affordable compared to Japan, and compared to here too, and yeah, so I really like it, and people like smiling. I feel like at the time, and
very warm people.
Yeah, welcoming.
Is there any similarities in the Taiwanese food and in the Japanese food, or not so much? Rice, but you know, I mean, I think it's more influenced by Chinese, you know, food. So I can't really say it's similar, but yeah, dumplings and stuff, I guess, kind of similar. But yeah, I think we see it as like Chinese food. So I don't know what to say. Nice field. Nice field. Yeah.
Wow, that's big. That's tea. Oh, that's cute. We have it in Japan too. Those I don't know how to say this in English, but
incense.
Yeah.
Incense. I think it's.
We have it
sticks,
in Japan too.
Yeah.
To kind of do like.
It's a ritual.
Wow.
So it's actually very interesting to see that even though you went to Taiwan, you still had a few surprises in the video. For instance, for the nature. I think you were not expecting such natural areas, no?
No, not at all, actually, yeah. Because I think I was there for shooting, actually, for a job. So I didn't really have time to actually go outside of like the city either. So yeah, I missed that, I guess.
Are there any other things that surprised you in the video?
Just a big statue, that was huge. Wow, I've never seen anything like that.
So the cultural wealth, I would say.
Yeah.
Okay. And anything else you want to say?
I don't know if this is important, but like when I look at temples and stuff in the video, like very colorful, you know.
Very colorful, yeah.
Because it's not like that in Japan. It's just like wood, like brown, you know. Well, sometimes there's red, but I feel like they use more colors. Like,
so you like the colorful?
I actually prefer Japanese one
Ah,
because
okay,
I something more natural, but I didn't expect that they're like that colorful.
Interesting. And did it make you want to go there again to discover the nature, maybe, or?
Yeah, nature, 100%, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love nature. So basically, go to Taiwan, right?
Yeah, that's the actual message.
Okay.